tools that he had to work with, we probably overachieved a little bit.
No, we did. We
But
definitely
he
did.
is that's why we pay him all that money, because he is expected to overachieve.
So that's what I'm saying. He's earned the right now to turn around to FSG and say, get me him, and him. I want this. I've got as much as I can out of this group. They all still want to play for me, but I need help. We've got more competitions. Give me the money, and I'll take you on to the next level.
I hope he achieves. I really, really do. I just don't get the love in. He can do no wrong in anybody's eyes. I just can't understand it.
You've been on bashing this bus for the whole thing.
That's
Sorry,
it's true.
It's not. It's bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
It is. It's absolute bullshit.
Why it's not bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I've been listening over there, and it's just crap, right?
No,
Listen, any fella that's done what he's done deserves the adoration that he gets, right? Now the problem is that we have at this moment in
how
time.
can you say he deserves to be adored?
Because
That's
he does.
a ridiculous thing to say.
He's taken a shit team and achieved something, right?
No,
I'm sorry.
That's what he was expected to do.
No,
he's only done what he was expected to do.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
He hasn't.
He was expected to finish fourth last season, and
he's
he did.
expected to win a league in the course of 5 years.
Yeah, this
he is
season
building
he was expected to
towards achieving that goal. You don't go except in the complete once in 20 years occasions when it's Leicester or something like that, and that happens once in a generation across every league in Europe.
That's why they're making a movie about it.
But this is a fella who's put a plan in place, who could have achieved it in his fourth season, which would have been ahead of plan. He's achieved it as he set out to do it in the second season, right? And now this season, he's looking at it and saying, right, I need to replicate that top four finish. I need a good run in the Champions League, and I need a trophy.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree wholeheartedly with you.
And then he's looking at saying, if I do that, and I can continually and I can put this team back in the Champions League to do back-to-back Champions League qualifications, which we haven't done since 08-09.
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah.
Then again, he can go back into the transfer market, and there's more belief in the players that they approach that this fella has something and is going to achieve something. Yeah. There's more belief going in to say, okay, looking at Spurs and looking at the whole thing, it doesn't happen. You don't become title challengers overnight. I wasn't expecting us to.
No,
but to turn around and say that he's a myth and it's bullshit, it's crap.
I never said that. What I said was he's just fulfilling the mandate he set out for himself, and that's all he's doing, and nothing more than that. Yeah, and to say he can do no wrong and he's infallible
if he wins the league by 2019, would that be just him fulfilling the mandate he set out for himself? That'd be an absolutely amazing achievement.
Yeah, of course it would, yeah.
Of him. But then,
then you just say, he was supposed to.
Listen,
because that's what he said.
No. If he does win the league in 2019, it'll be absolutely
amazing. When you wake up in the morning,
achievement.
is your first word "bah," then followed by humbug,
and that's coming from Phil.
And then you go and take one coal out of the fire this evening.
Get the van out. Get the van out.
You can't just sit around here and have a Klopp appreciation. He's fallible like everybody else.
He's having a reach around. But that's not what you're saying. The fans are all obsessed. The fans are warming to him. He's Jurgen Klopp. Even when he was at Dortmund, everyone loved him.
He has
I was a neutral
charisma.
fan looking at Dortmund.
I just think football fans...
I only started watching the German league because I watched Dortmund.
Football fans are mad. They think there's elements of football manager, right? So we've got a problem there. Throw all the money, that's it, job done. Klopp has to do a couple of things, right? In the real world, he has to manage the players that he currently has in his squad. They have to buy into what he's trying to do. They have to play for him. If he's just buying people willy-nilly everywhere, buying better players all over the place, those players aren't going to buy into what he's going to do. So he has to prioritise different areas in the pitch each season. Last season he did in Wijnaldum and Mane and Matip, and they made a massive difference to Liverpool. This season, he's looking at bringing in another centre-back and another centre midfielder and a wide man. He is literally building, step by step, a squad that will, in 2-3 years, I have no doubts, be competing consistently at the top of the league. It's just going to take us a little bit of time. But at the moment, he's fulfilled the minimum requirement that he set out. He's done it in a style that has got people warming to him. When players were fully fit, it was arguably the best football I've seen us play in years. So that gives us reason to be excited that this guy's at the helm of our club and he's going to take us on to the next level.
There's the other side of it as well.
It's all right, Jay. You had me a hello.
There's the other side of it that's visible as well. And although they haven't happened yet, and I'm sure like Phil is a realist, Dave, I'm not too sure. Me, I'm more of a realist now myself. Jamie's an optimist, and Neil, I don't know what the fuck you are.
Depends on what day it is, mate.
If you look at Van Dijk, if you look at Van Dijk and Keita, can anyone here say that neither of those players don't want to play for Klopp?
But I can't say they can either.
Well, I could.
I think that's probably
definitely
what's drew the persistence.
I reckon you definitely both do.
They can't call me a realist and then turn around and say that to me and then expect me to turn around and say...
No, but I think they definitely both do.
Well, I think that's what...
I think Van Dijk definitely. I don't know about Coyle.
No, I think Van Dijk has met him and got a stick of rock and everything else. He definitely wants to... He's taking himself... This fella's dead. He'll pay for you and the Warler and everything.
For us to...
Kiss me slowly, squeeze me quick.
For us to keep going after these two players, we must have got wind of something that would indicate
got wind
those
on, right?
Oh, there he is.
It is breezy and black pill, in fairness.
On the Big Dipper.
Whether it's agents talking or the player making noises, we have been told or it's been implied that they want to join Liverpool Football Club. Van Dijk is now going on strike and he's basically said that he only wants to join Liverpool.
Exclusive. Virgil van Dijk is on strike. He's doing a dirty protest with Keita on top of the Red Bull training building.
It's dead, yeah. The two of them are drinking Monster.
Lamping Monster.
Drinking nuggets with Monster.
You have to laugh this absolute soap opera of a chance to win that, don't you? Because that's what it is. Like you actually couldn't write this.
We went off the match. I did want to cover one thing on the match, right? That I don't know has to be much focus on or whatever. But the fact that Karius played in the final as opposed to Mignolet, the fact that, going back to your point where they're being drilled to play very rapid counter-attack football, right?
Sweeper keeper.
Yeah. And look, he has his deficiencies. He's not as good as Mignolet in crosses.
He's lightning off as well.
But he's lightning in terms of coming out behind him, and he's also lightning in terms of distributing the ball.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Now, the one thing that...
There was a couple of rugby moments as well now.
That was the worst thing. Clearing straight to your... If your man had a first touch, that was terrible.
Darby dropped the back.
It's the microscope again, isn't it? Like every keeper makes mistakes, but we don't play for Liverpool, so we don't pick up on them.
It's weird. You look at how much Mignolet in areas improved last season, but there's still something about Karius that has me warming to him because I think he'd have a bigger impact on how we play.
Because he's gorgeous.
He's absolutely beautiful.
I went down and bought a bandana the exact same as his.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Are you going to go with the top, like the top knot that he had there as well?
No way. You're going all retro Nilo on me.
You didn't have the bandana though.
You'd
be like Nilo last year.
Like you're going to Waze in 2005.
It was this type of one.
That's more Cher Lloyd than fucking Lawrence Karius.
That's his wanking bandana.
No, he looked like
wow.
Under Siege.
He does actually.
When he has done a Hamas Miss goes, he must be heading upstairs for a wank.
Keep the hair out your eyes so it doesn't get sticky.
This shit can go anywhere, man.
Do you know what's weird?
Phil's bandana.
But that's standard Phil. To go on a bit of a tangent, I think people are making a little bit too... This is just my personal opinion now. Open it to the room to attack me if you don't agree. I actually think that people...
I don't agree with you!
There he is.
Ulster says no.
I think people are forgetting how good we were when everybody was fully fit last season.
I think people are forgetting how shit we were.
I think... No, when everybody was fully fit, that we were absolutely superb last season. We were on an unbelievable run, right? To that squad... Henderson is back and fully fit. Massively important to how we play. Coutinho's fit. Lallana's fit. We've added a left back who can give us proper width and delivery. If you look at this team now and you look at the positions and say, okay, where do we need to strengthen? Centre back for me is the key. Yeah. I would be perfectly happy going into this season if we only signed Van Dijk now.
Oh, fuck that.
And look at that team. The problem is the number of games we're going to be playing. But if you're looking at Mane coming back, Salah, Firmino, a fit Sturridge, a fit Henderson, and Van Dijk marshalling that defence.
The thing is...
And he looks bright. I think he could make an impact.
I understand what you're saying, but you said two things there, one after the other. A fit Sturridge and a fit Henderson. Yeah. Two players that since they've come into Liverpool haven't really been reliable.
No, that's fair. But if you look at Sturridge last year, I was quite surprised. They reckoned that he was actually fit
for more games
for all the games. So whether Klopps turned around to him and gone, have a rest this season. Let's get you right for next. If Sturridge then does appear to be getting injured again, I mean, he looks razor sharp so far, and he's been taking a full part in pre-season. If you get a fully fit Daniel Sturridge, that's a 30 million striker that we brought in.
Like we are talking about Klopp and his progression, there's still too many ifs.
Yeah, see, I don't think that he's purposely resting him to save him. I think he's resting him because he's made of crisps and he knows that he's going to break.
Made of Farley Jusks.
Already said to the sports science team, make him okay. Take him out of the spotlight and make him okay next season. Build him up, do whatever you need to do.
I love the idea of a sports science team.
Captain America.
Yeah, you know, like in what a scientist coach, except they have the crest on them and all that. Well, who are you, sports scientists? You know, like your man Beaker. Except the Liverpool jersey on him.
Robbing the fucking living.
But if we do get Daniel Sturridge back firing and we're able to keep Henderson fit, they are two players that are going to make a massive difference. Mane's going to be
ifs. Do you agree that massive ifs?
Yeah, of course. And that's because we haven't got anything else to go off, and we've only got
really small hands.
Yeah, really small, mate.
That's creeping me fucking out now, man. You know that?
I'd say it looks
you wouldn't put it around the cock, would you?
I've got a bit of an issue.
Yeah, they're mental, mate.
So I'm going board. Got small hands. It's a good job I've got a massive cock in it.
No, you haven't. You've just small hands. Your cock is tiny.
Yeah. That is not true. Thank you, sir.
And he's in really big balls too.
Yeah, thank you for that, Neil.
How about it, mate?
It's a good job I'm not going to get a complex coming out of this place, isn't it?
Yeah. Tiny balls, which makes you really look bigger.
You've got tiny balls?
Yeah.
You've been getting a fair bit recently.
Big slack, mate.
Can we go back to talking about sports scientists, please?
Remember, bigger people.
If we are able to get Daniel Sturridge fit, that's a 30 million striker that we brought in. Mane's back fit. That makes a massive difference, and he's going to be there for the season. Like,
yeah, but in an ideal world, these players are fit for 90% of the season. That doesn't work like that, especially when you're playing more games. We need a big squad, Jay.
Agreed, but then...
And just to say, you'd be delighted, we'd be happy if we just got Van Dijk. That's fucking mad, mate.
Yeah, but that's Van Dijk. That's Robinson. That's Solanke, who's another body. That's Henderson's fit. That's Mane's back. That's Salah. Yeah, but that's a lot of players on top of what we have.
It's 3 new signings, though. It's we needed 5.
But Sturridge in a way is a new signing.
We do.
Yeah, but Sturridge in a way is a new signing, no? And then you look at Trent. That's another body that realistically can come into this side and make a difference.
I'll go as far as saying, if you got Van Dijk, I wouldn't give a bollocks about not getting Keita. Whereas if you got Keita and didn't get Van Dijk, I'd probably be a bit pissed off.
Well, we need a centre half.
Yeah.
So let me throw it at you then. So if we get Van Dijk and Chamberlain, how do you feel?
I still feel we need one more.
Really?
Honestly, I really do.
In what position now?
And just somewhere.
A body.
Just a body.
Yeah, but if you look at...
And that's why I seen, and we can forget about Chamberlain now because that's completely died. That looks like it's not going to happen, dead in the water. But the thing is with Chamberlain, and why I thought it made sense was, he can play forward, he can play in the middle, and he can play wing back. And that's what I mean about having more bodies there. Like, just to say, if you just get Van Dijk, that's just fucking taking it because
Milner's
it's been dragged out. If we had signed Van Dijk before all the show happened and nobody after that, you'd be fuming. It's just because it's dragged out and it's felt like it's been taken away from us, and that we were glad to get him. It felt like a real fucking catch. But we need bodies. We need squad depth, and that's what killed us last year.
Van Dijk thing now. At the start, I was very like, I don't know about Van Dijk's a lot of money, but then like, who are the other top centre backs?
There's none. No, there's none.
And you've got to remember, mate, as well.
Dave, I agree with you there, mate, because we're not saving it for fucking Christmas. Yeah. You know what I mean? They spend the fucking few.
Yeah, no, definitely.
If you want them and he's 70 million, just spend 100. What's the fucking difference? Exactly.